When the city of Salem, Massachusetts announced plans to transform its Registry of Deeds building into a new and modern courthouse, the project became the ideal showcase for the LATICRETE SUPERCAP system. Part of Salem's nationally registered Federal Street district, the building was completed in 1909. More than a century later, the demolition process revealed a number of unexpected issues, and general contractor W.T. Rich reached out to New England's exclusive LATICRETE SUPERCAP applicator, Allegheny Contract.
When they started the renovations, they started the demolition, they realized that the topping slab was failing. They came back in here and they tried to use a system where it was the old school system, small bags, and it would take them probably a month just to pour the concrete. They came in, they did some testing, whatever, and they weren't happy with the results. We came in here, as you saw, the floor was very unlevel, and we took pins and we placed them at all different increments. So we're pouring very different heights, and yet they're all at the exact same elevation. Today we're pouring approximately 10,000 square feet at 1.5 inch deep thickness. It's going to translate into about 3,500 small bags, which would have taken us a couple of years ago, when we were using the small bag technology, it would have taken us probably a day, day and a half just to get material in the building.
Everyone that I've asked today if they thought it was going to go like it's going told me no. They couldn't believe it, the speed and the quality, the flatness of the floor from what they were just used to just a few hours ago.
The impact on the project is felt by every trade and, of course, the general contractor, who knows firsthand what the LATICRETE SUPERCAP system means to the project's costs and workflow.
So far, the experience has been great. We've had it looks like a good product. We're getting it in quick, no dust, one-day install. Everything seems to be working just fine.
It's not necessarily the cost of the material or our procedure, but it's the cost of their schedule when we compress it, maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month. It's huge to them.
The most important part about this is we're able to get in and we've still got contractors working around us. As you can see, there's no dust here. They have no problems working above us. There's people working in the attic and they're working below us. So the job is still progressing. Has no effect to any of the other subcontractors except for the area we're working in. The best part about it is I can start regular work up here on Monday morning.
One of the advantages of SUPERCAP is we can come into a renovation like this and do 10,000, 20,000 square feet with no issue at all, or we can do a 30-story building in Boston or over the Parcel C over at the seaport. We're doing 18 stories over there. We'll pump all the way up there without having to bring any material, any dry, unmixed materials into the building.
Well, I think that guys appreciate not having to load bags into a hopper, one bag at a time, 50 pounds with all the dust and everything that you're eating. With this machine, it has a vacuum system, it's very clean, it's much healthier for the guys, there's a lot less manual labor, and the speed is incredible. We would have been here for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 days with a smaller pump trying to achieve this, not to mention having to get the material in the building.
This morning we came up, the site was preloaded with material outside, pulled the truck up, ran the hoses in, and as you can see, we're pumping. We started pumping an hour and a half after we showed up on the site.
We would never have been able to have poured this much material in 4 hours with any other delivery system that I've ever seen.
I wouldn't go back to the old bag treatment. We have done it, like I say, with the buckets. We've actually had some mixers that they brought in a portable machine and they mixed it by bag. That's just as bad as doing it by the bucket. Your mixes are inconsistent. This is over today. Allegheny's been great, but glad to see you go.